Hello everybody, my name is Zankoku, and welcome to my pit of despair and my new castle of catastrophe. How about that? Anyways, since I'm basically starting over again, I thought, what can I do to sort of reintroduce myself to the world of the YouTubes, and I thought, well, let me share my my humble movie collection. It's quite small. You've probably seen people with thousands of videos and all that stuff. Whatever. I'm just give you an idea of what I got, what my tastes are, and as always, and this is probably the first time, so I don't know why that would make sense. But if anything in here really draws your attention, please feel free to make a comment, send me a message, say, hey, I'm curious about this, why don't you do a review of it? I will do a review. I am always willing to try to do requests on my channel. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. But anyways, I am going a little bit long, so let's start off with the beginning here of DVDs, and let's start off with the first one. This is called Three Extremes. This is a sort of anthology horror movie. And it is done by three Asian directors. Takeshi Miike, which is one of my favorite Japanese directors. He does a story. There's three stories here, so that's why Three Extremes. And anyways, they're all pretty interesting, and of course, because they're Asian, they're kind of screwed up, if you know what I mean, people. But anyways, going on. Something that most people probably would recognize. It's The Sixth Day. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a movie about cloning, and it's an interesting sci-fi action. I wanted to say adventure, but no, there's just an action film. Sci-fi, has some funny moments, but anyways, there's that. The next is the original 13 Ghosts, not that Hollywood remake that I really didn't enjoy all that much. Now this is the original, black and white. This one's kind of interesting because you have the little gimmicky ghost viewer. To view the ghosts, you have to look through, what was it, the blue or the red? Oh, through the red. And during certain scenes, you would be able to see the ghost. But if you're too frightened, you look through the blue and you don't see the ghosts. Anyway, so a story about this house that has 13 spirits in them. Anyways, classic film. Very. I watched it when I was a kid, and so when I saw it on DVD, I just had to have it. Nostalgia, people, nostalgia. The next one is the movie 2002. It's not about the year 2002, but it's actually a part of the police department, section 2002, that deals with spiritual, ghostly type things. And this is, I believe, either a Chinese or a Korean film. I think it's Chinese. Yes, this is Chinese. Chinese film, kind of a supernatural action flick. So there you go with that. The next one is After the Sunset. Somebody stuck on the cruise ship last night. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a guilty pleasure. I like this movie. I thought it was a pretty good heist movie with Pierce Brosnan, Selma Hayek, Woody Harrelson. I think Don Cheadle was in it. Yeah, Don Cheadle was in it. So, anyways, a fun movie. I like it. So, if you don't like it, whatever. Screw you. Anyways, going on next to Air Force One. Come on, who doesn't like Harrison Ford playing the President of the United States as, the hero, when Gary Oldman, the brilliant and awesome Gary Oldman, plays a, what is it, not a was it Kazakhstan? I gotta remember it again. But he's a terrorist who takes over Air Force One to get General Roddick, I think is his name, freed from a Russian prison so that he can make his revolution or whatever. Anyways, a good film. I like it. It's very good. So going back to the unconventional stuff, here is a movie called Alive. Now, Alive is directed by the same guy who did Versus. Rue Kitamura, I believe is his name. Yeah. Anyways, this one, really interesting. It takes place in kind of like an underground facility, and this guy wakes up there, and he doesn't know exactly what's going on. But it's an action flick. It's done in that kind of same style as Versus. So, anyways, I really kind of enjoy the stuff that he's done. He's already I think he did something called the Sphere of Longinus also, which you'll probably see later in one of my other videos. But, anyways, Alive, not to be confused with that movie where they eat people, that cannibalism one. No. Going on next is a movie called American Beauty. Brilliant movie, Kevin Spacey, Oscar Award winner. I just like the story. I thought it was a great movie. And basically he's going through a kind of a midlife crisis, and there's this young teenage girl who he kind of just has fantasies about. Anyways, it's not an action film. It's a drama. It's heavily story based and character based. But I love the performances, and I like the movie, so I got it. The next one is a classic Christian Bale. Way before anyone knew who he was. Way before Batman, he played a psychopath. American Psycho, a great movie, an awesome performance. It's weird, it's funny, it's got violence, and an ending that makes you think whether it was, well, I'm not going to spoil that anyways, but, you know, hey, American Psycho, man, that is a classic. This here is a classic. Too bad they fucked up the Blu-ray. Seriously, why did they do that? Anyways. Oh, my alarm is going off, which means I've been at it for about 7 minutes. So, because of that, I will go to the last one for today, and that is my autographed copy of Anthology of Terror, Prelude. This was made by Phantasmal Pictures, which is based in my home state. And so I was at a convention, and these guys were kind enough to not only sign a poster, but also to sign the actual, yeah, it's kind of nothing to it, but I actually signed the actual DVD, which is, you know, very great. It's an anthology series, of course, but, you know, horror anthology. Some of it's okay, some of it's not okay, but, you know, you can't all be 100%, but pretty ambitious for a very independent company. And so, you know, if you're curious about it, you know, I'll let you know. So that's it for this video, because I don't want to make it too long. So check out my other videos as they come along, and hopefully, you know, you'll see something you like, and you know, stick around maybe. Check me out. I'm back from beyond the grave. This is the Zankoku. Out of here. Booyah!